We're live here in Miami.
Yes,
my
we
good
are.
friend Jonas Crafts.
Yes, sir.
So, tell me about the NFT Sports League.
So this is something that we just created, literally out of
A couple of days ago, right?
Yeah, a couple of days ago. Out of my background was professional football with the Philadelphia Eagles, and what we wanted to do is we knew that jerseys were some of the biggest sports memorabilia pieces that continue to go up within value. Perfect for really attaching it to the metaverse and with all the NFTs that are really coming out. As we look at the NFT space, what we want to be is in the metaverse. We want to be in the sandbox. We want to be that wearable, shareable type of jersey within the metaverse that you can walk around and really support your favorite teams, your favorite people within sports.
So these are wearable NFTs?
These are wearable NFTs, yeah, not just a piece of art, but this, you can actually wear this and you can put it on your memoji within the metaverse.
What's the goal of this project? What are you trying to achieve?
So our goal is really simple. The metaverse, right? But once you get within the metaverse, we have a feeling that kids are really going to start losing their want to for going out and playing sports and moving. So what we don't want to see is that childhood obesity really go up. I come from after the NFL. I've run medical clinics now, all health and wellness clinics for the last 10 years, and so I love seeing kids go out and be able to move their body and be able to stay healthy. And so that's what we want to do, is we want to bring the metaverse to the universe, but also connecting mom and dad with their children to say, what, how can we do this together and utilize something like our wearable jerseys, so that way we all get together within the real world. You can go to events. We're going to have speakers. We're going to have a lot of professional athletes that want to be a part of this project. And so we're going to allow you and your children to come out. So this is what we're going to be able to do is bring everybody together, get that community, if you will, from Zoom calls, events. Right now we're looking at the Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. We're looking at getting that up and running, so that way we can have a good punt, pass, kick event going on out there. I've already talked to some other friends that run baseball, mint conditioning, and they're saying, hey, we want to be on board too. We want to do a lot of stuff with kids because they already work with a bunch of kids. So there's a lot of benefits that will come through getting these types of wearable NFTs.
So talk a little bit about this event in Las Vegas. What are you trying to accomplish over the course of 3 days in a Las Vegas event like that?
So what we want to do is bring that social club together. Everybody that gets the NFTs, the wearable NFTs, they come in, that's your ticket in.
So you need an NFT.
It's going to be a utility NFT. So this NFT, this wearable jersey, is not just going to be some cool piece of art that you get to wear. We're going to have sponsors that come with it. We're going to have discounts that come with it. We're going to have events. Perks, everything that you get because you have this NFT. And so when we get out there, we want public speakers to come out and have fun. Your kids are going to be able to go out there, have events, be able to run around on Allegiant Field Stadium field. So that way they're having fun.
Check out the locker room.
Checking out the locker rooms, having fun. It's going to be a big tour, but we're also going to be talking about health and wellness. We're going to do activities with the kids so they can get out there and they understand playing in real world. They can meet some new people, really just network in every different facet while we're out there in Vegas.
How are you getting other athletes involved in the project?
You know what? Other athletes are calling me. Because they're going, hold on, Jonas.
Shout out Baron Davis.
Baron Davis, shout out. They're all calling me, going, hold on. How do we become a part of this? This seems really cool. We want to be a part of this because it's always about giving back to the kids, giving back to the youth. We're in a world right now where it's changing rapidly. How we grew up is a little bit different, so we want to just make sure that we're mixing that health and wellness, that sports, being outside, with the metaverse, with technology. When kids get home, I remember how it was when I had my first video games. I'd go home and I'd be enthralled. I know that's exactly what's going to happen when these kids, they come home, they're going to get in the metaverse. I don't know if parents and children are going to spend too much time together. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we have that connection made for all of them and their families.
So what's the value proposition for other athletes to get involved with the NFT League?
So the other value proposition, for the athletes, the value proposition, we want to have all the athletes come out, especially former athletes that aren't getting paid as employees anymore from the NFL, the NBA, MLB, whoever
NHL.
It might be, NHL, because you're a big hockey fan, of course.
Shout out Blackhawks. How the hell could you not beat the Seattle Kraken last night?
So what we want to do is get all those guys to come out. We want to get their autographs. We want to digitize their autographs. Now we can start putting them on their own jerseys. We're going to be able to give them a chance to own their own jerseys within the metaverse. So they can get those, they can sell those in tranches, and they're going to be owners of those jerseys from there on out. They're going to be able to have that ownership in a smart contract tacked to their name, so that way when those jerseys get sold and sold and sold and over and over and over, they're continually making another stream of revenue.
So they get a percentage of the sale of the NFT, and they also get a percentage of the royalties.
Correct. Yeah, the initial sale and then the royalties on top of that.
So there's an infinite stream of revenue that goes back to these athletes that are part of the league.
Yeah, we want to give these former athletes, we want them to be part owners of this league, if you will.
Wow. So how's been the response? Typically when a new project comes out, you talk to 100 people, 70 tell you to fuck off, 30 love.
Yeah, nobody has told us to buzz off. They've all told us, hey, you know what, we're really interested. How do we do this? How do we become a part of this? I've never seen so much traction literally in the short amount of time that we've been doing this. But when we post stuff within our Instagram page, within my Instagram page, I'm getting hit up left and right going, Jonas, how do I become a part of this? Jonas, I want to be in this deal with you. And so I know we're kind of sitting back going, well, how can we allow this to be the deal? So what we're going to do for the initial onslaught is we're going to launch about 1,000 to 10,000 jerseys with our logo on it, with the NFT League logo on it, with my signature on it. So if you want to come on and be a part owner, if you will, within this league, you come in, you get some of those 10,000 jerseys, and now you can stake these jerseys, and then you become what's called a yield farmer. So every time that those jerseys get sold, the yield goes back to the farmers, and you're always going to get a piece of that. We're probably going to do about 10% of that, which is going to be massive.
So you send 10% of every sale and every royalty that is generated from the platform, you send that to the yield
back to the yield
contract,
farmers.
and everybody that's staking these NFTs gets a percentage
in the royalties. Yep.
And they get paid that in Ethereum and Solana, right?
Correct. On whatever platform we're on, from OpenSea to Solana, yeah, they're going to be in Ether or Solana. They'll be getting paid. What
do you personally make of the roadmap ahead for the NFT space? Microsoft today announced they're buying Activision for $68 billion, its largest acquisition in the history of the company.
Yeah. So I don't know if I need to tell you what's going to happen with the metaverse, but when you look at companies like Microsoft buying Activision for that many billions of dollars, when you look at Facebook changing its name to Meta, right, the metaverse, when you look at the big dogs, it's not about saying are they right or are they wrong, it's saying what are they doing and how do we move alongside with them. And so when you see these massive companies doing that, we want to be a part of that metaverse. How do we play within this game so we can allow everybody to focus on health and wellness? We want to bring families together. We want to give ex-professional athletes a chance to continue to yield royalties.
Because they own their name, image, and likeness.
Absolutely. That NIL is something really big, name, image, and likeness.
Interesting. So as you start embark on this journey, have you found anybody else that's doing something similar to this, even wearable jerseys? I've seen wearable
robes, wearable handbags, wearable a lot of things, but the wearable jersey space, I don't think so. And you know, I've purchased some NFTs, and I know talking to you, I was like, hey man, did I just waste my money? Like, what did I do here? And so that's the big thing that we want to bring is utility with it. So
use case, real world use case.
Correct. Yeah. So now you have this smart contract in hand. Now you're going to get discounts for certain things. You're going to get invites to special events, to dinners, to the Allegiant Stadium. Yeah, we're going to do a lot with these NFTs because they're yielding so much. We want to give back to the community that's within the NFT League.
So are you trying to connect athletes with their fans, parents with their kids?
Yes, both of those. We want, if the athletes can connect with their fans, because they're former athletes, but they still have names that are going on. They're not dead and gone. So we want to connect them, and then and sometimes the family, the mom and dad might be more fans of those athletes, but then now they're teaching their kids a little bit of history on sports. Now we're getting them to want to go out and play sports. We're saying, you know what? When I was young, I said, man, I can't wait until I sign my NFL contract. I want for these kids to go, man, I can't wait until I sign my NFT League jersey. You know, when you start looking at things like that, because we can yield so much more for these young athletes that are coming out, and for the ex-professional athletes, it brings a marketplace together where there wasn't one before.
Okay, so how can people get involved in the project? How can they get engaged?
So there's several different ways. You can go online, joinnftleague.com. You can follow us on our Instagram page as well, Join NFT League, or Instagram/Join NFT League. And also you can get us on our Discord. And if you look at below this video, we're also gonna have all the links right here. So that way they can just get with us, get within the community, start understanding what's going on, get within the Discord chat, they can see what's going on. But really follow us on Instagram as well, because we're going to put out a lot of our brand ambassadors that are coming on board, because we've been getting hit with a lot of people saying, I want to be a piece of this project. I want a piece of this project. How do I get on board with this?
He's Jonas Crafts. He's the commissioner.
The commissioner.
The NFT Sports League. He's bringing health and wellness to kids. He's connecting parents with kids, kids with their favorite athlete, athletes with their fans. He's in the metaverse. We're here in Miami. Thanks a ton, buddy.
Miami, yes, sir. Thank you.